record. Perfect. Go. Uh, okay, welcome everybody to our DIY night. So those of you that have earned some great freebies through our loyalty rewards program, July and August is what we're going to talk about tonight. We did do July a little bit last month, but we were like, you know what? There's so many other great ways that you can use those products. So we're like, we're just going to give you some more ideas. And we've got some great little one sheet printouts again. So you'll just, at the end, you can get in touch with your rep and your rep can get those sent over to you so that you'll have all of those at your fingertips. So don't worry about having to like write like a crazy person and write recipes down tonight because everything that we're going to share with you is on these little cheat sheets, okay? So the first one we're going to talk about, we're going to first go through some of the items from July. So the first one is lime essential oil. And I will tell you, this is like kind of a new one for me. I've actually had lime before and it's sat there collecting dust. And if you have other oils that might are sitting around collecting dust, ask your rep for ideas. If she doesn't know, reach out to somebody, or go on Pinterest, Google it. There's so many different recipes and things, ways that you can use your oils besides to just diffuse them, okay? All right, so a couple of things I'm going to tell you about lime. This is one I started doing. It's garbage disposal refresh. So if you have a garbage disposal, um, you put 2 to 3 drops of the lime oil on a handful of ice cubes and run it with cold water through your garbage disposal, and it helps take any nasty smells away. You can also add this to like your dish rag or your sponge or whatever when you're doing dishes if you want a nice citrus smell. So maybe if you're not using the Thieves dish soap yet, there's a good way to get a nice citrus smell. And the one I'm going to tell you that you can do this with any oil. You can, was the craziest thing to me, but take your toilet paper tube and you're going to put like 2 drops. Two is like all you need, okay? On the cardboard part of the toilet paper tube. And you will be amazed, but every time you spin that, you're going to get the scent of whatever you put on there. I was like, this is crazy. And it really does work. So if you don't have a diffuser in your bathroom yet, you can get some great smells in your bathroom just by putting it on your cardboard toilet paper tube. But tonight, I'm going to use mine to make a sugar scrub. I don't know about all of you, but I love a good sugar scrub every now and then. And I was like, ooh, we can do it with lime. So I have a cup of sugar, and you can use regular coconut oil. I was almost out. So I happened to have like the hard coconut oil, and I just threw a half a cup in the microwave and I melted it down. Okay. And so here's my half a cup. And we're gonna hope Grace here doesn't spill anything all over her desk tonight. So we're gonna dump this in here and get the container that I attempted to bring out. Okay, and then we're going to it says 10 to 12 drops of lime. I am telling you, I'm one of those, I just kind of shake. I'm not a good counter. It's not going to hurt you to have a little extra. And then we're going to just mix this up. This smells so good. Like this is going to be so refreshing. Oh, and you could do this with any, like if you want to do like lavender for a nighttime sugar scrub, you could do that. I don't know that, like I would do peppermint maybe like for my feet. I wouldn't put peppermint on my face. Um, Stress away would be amazing. Peace and calming. Like there's so many good ones. Okay, look at this. Oh, This is heavenly between and I actually think I would put some more lime in there because I really smell the coconut. I would put some more lime in there, but you guys, this like smells like the beach. Like I kind of want to eat. Okay, and then the trick is you're gonna just put it in some sort of little jar, little container, right? Seal it up so that it doesn't dry out. That's all you gotta do. How easy is that, right? Okay, that's lime. And now I'm going to pass it over to Jen because she's going to talk about our other two July freebies.
All right. Hello, everybody. We got the camera to work, but there's still technical difficulties going on over here. I want to talk about the second one, which was lemon myrtle. So, this smells amazing. And one of the, I mean, let me remind myself. It to me, it's like a lemony lime. It's so good. It's so clean smelling. Now, of course, you can just diffuse it, but one of the fun things to do with just a cotton ball is to put a few drops on here. You can stick this in your vacuum cleaner bag. And so when you're vacuuming, it smells good. You can also stick this just underneath your garbage can, like underneath the bag in your garbage can, like in your kitchen, especially. Not the garage. We don't care what the garage smells like. We want our kitchen to smell good. So just put this underneath the bag inside your garbage can. Such a great one. They also even said you could put it on like a clothespin and stick it in your closet if you wanted to like get your closet smelling good. But on the sheet that you can get from your rep, there's also a mattress refresh spray, which really kind of comes in handy because I just washed all my bedding, got new sheets. Like this is perfect to have. So the things that we like to use when you're using essential oils is glass. You saw Christina use glass. You want to use glass because that's so that your oil isn't soaking into the like plastic. It would soak into that. We want to put it in glass. You can buy these on Amazon. They come like usually in like set of four. They're not that expensive. And this mattress spray is gonna use witch hazel, which you can also just buy on Amazon, distilled water, and then your lemon myrtle. So really easy to use, but you can also just diffuse this by itself. The other thing that was from July, right? One month we're in July is Super Bee. Oh my gosh, I forgot to grab it. Super Bee is a supplement and it's yellow. They're bright yellow. They look like little those little candies that were like, oh my gosh, those sour ones. What are those called? Those little sour candies. Christina remembers.
Breeze or sweet tarts?
Yeah, sweet tarts. That's what I was thinking. Sweet tarts. They're like little sweet tarts. They're bright yellow. You take them with a meal. So wherever you're gonna have a meal, like if you're having your breakfast in your kitchen or if you're eating at work, wherever you're gonna be eating is where you want to make sure you leave this bottle out. Because like if you're like me, I forget when to take what to take. It has to be visible. So you can take it with breakfast, you can take it with lunch. Obviously, you'd want to take it with one of those because this is going to give you energy. And I don't think you want energy right before you go to bed. That wouldn't be so great. But definitely, I put mine in my kitchen because I aim for lunch. So, but you can take it with breakfast. And we had a team call, and one of our reps, her husband, has been on B12 shots since he was in high school, and he actually switched and is now just using the Super B supplement. It looks like this, just a white bottle. He is now using the Super B supplement and says it's so much better. And I think it's because our Super B has 8 vitamin Bs in it. So it's not like you're just getting the benefits of one, you're getting the benefits of all of them. So it's a really great product. Now we're gonna move on to what you can get in August. And in August, these are all on loyalty orders, the 100, 200, and 300 point levels. So always watch when you're checking out or when you're setting up your order for the next month. It'll show at the top how close you are to the next free thing. So I don't know about you, but I love free stuff, so I'm always aiming to get all of them. But this month it's tangerine. This is actually one of my absolute favorite, probably my top 10 oils. I love tangerine. Yes, it smells orangey. It just smells like it literally smells like you're eating one of those little clementine oranges. Like those, it is so good. So yes, again, you can put this on a cotton ball, you can diffuse it. I really like to put this in my waterless diffuser, those wonderfuls, and to switch out the empty one that it comes with and put this whole giant one in there. It smells so good and so clean. This is great in the kitchen. It's great in a bathroom. It's great in a camper. It's great in a car. It's great everywhere. And again, one of my tops. They have a recipe on here for a carpet refresher. So I used to buy those when I had dogs. I used to buy one of those, it's like powder that you lay all over your carpet and let it sit and then you vacuum it up. That is what this is, except it doesn't have fragrance in it. It has your yummy, 100% pure oil. And then it has baking soda. So easy, so cheap to make. So
Hey,
that's the big,
Jen,
yeah.
I actually have this stuff with me to make that tonight
Oh,
because I want to use it tomorrow.
oh my gosh, please make it.
And you talked about sticking this in your Wonderful. So there's also another diffuser that we have. I am drawing a blank. It's Aroma something, I think. Anyways, it plugs into your wall. I do like the Wonderful better, but this was before the Wonderful ever came out. And it plugs into your wall. I have it plugged in our basement where the boys are, and this is what goes in there because it helps kill the teenage boy smell. So, all right. So this is a cup of baking soda. You guys, if you're going to be doing something, any DIY things ever, I have stopped buying the little boxes of baking soda and I buy the baking soda in a bag because I use it for DIY stuff, but I also use it. It's great to add to your Epsom salt baths. Okay. So skip the little boxes, get yourself the bag. It's cheaper. All right. It says 10 to 15 drops. Again, just dump it in there. I'm curious because it's so, I don't know, can you see it? I'm trying not to spill. It's so bright orange. And this is what I love about the mason jars, because when you have to do something like this, I do the same thing with my Epsom salt baths. You just dump the stuff in and you just shake it up. Okay, this is what I was wondering is like if it was gonna like have orangey spots at all, but it doesn't. It just becomes more of like a creamy color. So now it actually says you're supposed to let this sit in a sealed jar overnight. Oh, so that the smell really absorbs into that baking soda. So I'm gonna let mine sit and then tomorrow I'll put mine to use. All right. Am I up for the next one? Oh, I think I am. Okay. So the next one is Melaleuca koala blah, 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 something. Okay. Also known as tea tree's cousin, stronger cousin. And my order for this month is not here yet. But I do have tea tree on hand all the time. So we're gonna just supplement tonight and use tea tree. But it will be like a very similar bottle. I think the label is just a little bit darker red when you get the Melaleuca one. And I do want you to know they are different. People are like, no, it's the same thing because it'll say, like on the tea tree bottle, it says Melaleuca, but then there's another name behind it that starts with an A. The freebie for August is Melaleuca and then something that starts with a Q. So they are different. It even says it's a different species than the more familiar tea tree, giving its own unique aroma and characteristics. But basically, it's just a stronger version of tea tree. Okay. So if anybody knows anything about tea tree, this baby like is the go-to for so many things, antifungal things. My boys can be ones that fight athlete's foot. And so you can take this and you can mix it. And if anybody needs to know this, let me know. I can always let you know. But you just take a spray bottle like this. A little one is fine. You can use whatever size you need. And you add a couple teaspoons of witch hazel, which looks like this. And distilled water, use distilled water. You don't want to use tap water. You don't know what's in there, use distilled water. And then you add like 15 drops of tea tree or your melaleuca that's coming. You can literally use either one. Um, Make sure their feet are clean, spray them, let them dry good, get between the toes. That's the nasty part. Okay. Let them air dry good before you put anything like socks or they go to bed. Okay. Now you can also use this to scent your dryer balls with. You could also take that spray. It's the same thing. You could spray your dryer balls. If you're, some people are worried about the oil being right on the dryer balls and then touching the clothes. So you can also just spray it on if you want. And if you are a teacher, I was a teacher for many years, put this in your shampoo if you are ever concerned about catching little critters. If you put this in your shampoo, no matter what shampoo you have, right? Just add a few drops to it. And that helps keep you, you don't have to worry about little critters that way. Okay. All right, so we're gonna make a fresh linen spray. And the recipe on your cheat sheet is gonna be for a bigger bottle. I'm just making a small bottle tonight because you never know. This may become a giveaway somewhere along the line. So inside this, mine's a little 2-ounce bottle. So I've just, you can see I filled it almost all the way with distilled water. And then I'm going to put in a tablespoon of witch hazel. And I'm actually gonna not measure, but I'm gonna use this little funnel so I don't have a, hopefully have a disaster. And then we're gonna add, it says for a big batch, you'd add 10 to 15 drops of oil. So we're just gonna put in like 5 or 6 because this is pretty strong stuff. Um, Now, that would basically be what you would do if it was going to be the athlete's foot thing. I'm using it as a fresh linen spray. And so I'm also going to add some lemon oil to mine. If you don't have lemon oil, you want to get it. It's also your replacement for Goo Gone. It takes anything sticky away. And then the other thing I'm going to tell you is anytime you make a spray like this, you always want to just make sure anytime you use it, shake it before you use it to make sure everything, that witch hazel helps to disperse your oils around, but when it sets for a while, obviously it's going to kind of set together. So just make sure you give it a little myth and voila, you have clean smell. All right, Jen's got one more for us.
All right. The last thing was, right? Can we see me still? I hope. Oh, yes. The last thing would for this month would be the 300 level, which is our longevity supplement. Also, one I don't have, which kind of is also why I love that they do these free gifts with purchase because I get things I haven't tried also. So I wanted to get tangerine. I wanted to get that Melaleuca quinquerino, however you say it. But and I also wanted to get this one. So longevity actually is one of those soft gels. I love those kind. They're just so easy to take. And longevity says it's designed to support healthy aging. Yes, please. Cellular energy and overall vitality from the inside out. So um, all of it sounds really great. And the really cool part is it has frankincense in it. You Google frankincense and the benefits of frankincense. You want it on your skin and in your body. And that's one of the oils in longevity is frankincense. So it talks about on this little page about just making, small daily choices that lead to lasting results, which of course would be taking the supplement, drinking Ningxia Red. We all know how many amazing benefits we get from drinking Ningxia. If you don't, please ask your rep because everyone should be on Ningxia. Drinking water, moving every day, and just being mindful of yourself. So these sheets are available. Just ask your rep for the sheets from tonight, and she can send you the little pictures through Facebook Messenger. You can print them, or you can just save them on your camera roll. And then we also have, since the two 100 are oils that most of our people all got. And we have a lime oil sheet, and it actually has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 different diffuser recipes. So these are all have lime in them, and this sheet all has tangerine. So if you get to be like me, where you like to make a little concoction with um, your oils, and you like to try different scents and mixing them, this tells you how many drops and how to make them. So like there's one on here which I have done, and it's one of my favorites. It's called the mint mojito. I don't like that drink, but I love this diffuser recipe. And it has 3 lime, 2 drops of stress away, 2 drops of spearmint, and 2 drops of peppermint. And what you end up doing is you start looking at these recipes and be like, I want to try that one. Oh, but I don't have sandalwood, or I don't have lang lang. And then okay, I'm going to add that oil next month because then I can try that diffuser recipe. That's what happened to me. Because these smell so good, and they're just, you can use these at work, you can use them at home. It just makes it all fun. And especially if you have kids, having them help you, mix the different ones in your diffuser. So great. So I hope that you enjoyed tonight. We will do one of these every month with the before prior months and the current month's idea, giveaways. So just make sure your orders are on loyalty and you're getting as many freebies as you want to get. And then please know that next week we are having a Facebook team party. It will be Monday through Saturday. We have an amazing giveaway gift that everybody can get in by filling out one of our forms. We had one last month and it was huge. We had like 200 people in it. So it was really, really fun, and we're going to do it again. So we'll share about oils, about how to sleep better, how to help with your hormones, how to get more energy, how to help detox yourself and maybe lose a few inches around your waist, all of those things, and how to clean your house without chemicals. So thank you for being on tonight, and we'll see you again soon.